I can see that you're the one that's made for me. Oh, tell me if you ever feel alone. I'll be there when you go. I'll bring you back to home when times are really low. So don't cry, little one. Just look up to the sun. Your future is so bright. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at the stars up in the sky. We can count each one together and fly up there whenever.
I live for our smiles, I live for our laughs, I live for the memories that'll last. I'll tell you I love you a million times, just to remind you that you're mine.
What's up, Peña fan?
What's poppin', Peña fan? What's poppin'? How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day.
So today we have a different video for you guys. I'm not quite sure what we're about to say or how we're gonna say it, but long story short, we bought a house. Some of you might be a little confused about that because you know that we moved into a house about a year ago, right? So I'm gonna let Chris explain it all.
So, long story short, when we moved into this house a year ago, it was because we had a huge opportunity. Now, not to get into, too many details, but Amanda's mom was actually selling this house, and her clients did not want to sell it to just anybody. They wanted to sell it to a family that they knew was going to take care of it and appreciate it. So after a couple of offers in the house, they decided to do what's called a lease option, which is basically you can rent the house for a year, and after that 1 year, then you are able to purchase the house if you want to. That's what we did. We ended up moving in literally like within 3 or 4 days after they decided that they would let us move in here.
If you guys have been with us from the beginning, you would know we lived in a studio, and then it turned into us moving to a townhome, which was like an apartment, and then we were living in that townhome, and I told you when we found out I was pregnant with Stella, I told him, I was like, we were only living there for like 6 months, and I told him, I was like, babe, we are going to be...
No, we were not even living in there for 6 months. We were living in there for like 2 or 3 months. Because we only lived in there a total of 5 months.
Yeah, that's true.
So we were in there for like 2 or 3 months.
It was less than 6 months.
And she was like, yeah, and she was like, before I have this baby, we're going to be in our own house.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, babe, okay, whatever. And that huge opportunity arose, and we jumped on it.
And then we moved before 6 months. That's where I got
literally,
the 6 months.
yeah. We moved on like month 5, which was insane. Like, we had to do all this stuff. We had to find someone to rent our place that we were currently renting at.
We broke our lease
because there was a lease there, so we had to find literally someone to take over that lease, which is like really hard to do, but we did it in like a day, which was insane.
Yeah, it was all God, basically.
Yeah.
All of this, the whole reason we have this house is because of God, because of my family who worked so hard to help us get this house, because of our faith in God and believing that we would get it, and because of you guys.
So 1 year later, we actually moved in on October 1st of 2018. And we just closed escrow on Halloween. So October 31st, 2019. So a little over 1 year, we finally closed on the house, which means the house is officially in our name.
Woo! That is so crazy.
Yeah, it's like, it's really, for me, like my experience of the whole thing is just like, it's really surreal. Like,
yeah.
I can't explain to you how grateful I am and how appreciative I am, and like, this is like a huge step for us, and we've been working so hard. Well, she's been working so hard to put us in this position, and well, thank you, baby, because I appreciate you. And
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I literally don't know what to say other than I'm grateful and I'm thankful and I'm blessed, and now where this video comes in is we're literally already doing renovations.
Yeah, that's why, if you can't tell, we're kind of tired right now because for the past 3 days we've been working on the house, which is crazy because even though we lived here for a year, it didn't feel like our house because we couldn't touch it. We couldn't do anything to it. So now we can make it our own, which literally the day after we closed escrow, we started working on it, and we told you guys that we were gonna do that. So that brings us to these videos that are gonna come up, which are home makeover videos. Now this one you'll see at the end of us talking, we already are starting a project. This is going to be our kitchen. So we just started working on our kitchen cabinets and painting them. We're going to paint them white, add some nice hardware, all that good stuff. It's not going to be all in this video because this video would be super long, but you will see part of that after this.
Yo, let me tell you, it is so freaking hard.
Baby,
like,
this is only the cabinets. There's so many other things we need to do. We have to do
no, but yeah, bro, like it's so
the
tedious.
counters.
It's so like time consuming. Like I'm gonna be doing this project, just the cabinets, for like at least a week, maybe a week and a half.
Yeah, and we have the whole house.
That's a lot, bro.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, we just bought a 5-bedroom house, so stay tuned for these videos because this is just the kitchen we're talking about. We also have to do our room, the girls' room, all the other rooms in the house, all the walls, like everything. There's gonna be so millions of projects here and there, and this is just the beginning. So I hope you guys are ready.
Sorry, I'm dazing off because I gotta go finish the kitchen. So I'm gonna let her do the rest of the talking, and then I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video with all of the updates and quick little montage footage, you know what I mean?
Like that?
She's about to get mad at me, but I'm gonna run out of the room and go finish the kitchen
wait.
while I'm here. I love you, baby. Thank you
I
so
love
much.
you
I
too.
appreciate you, and I'm so happy that we bought a house together.
I love you too.
Bye, Penny fam. I'll be in the kitchen. You'll see me in a minute.
Bye,
Don't worry.
get out of here. So how we bought a house at 24 years old. Now there are so many videos out there on how you can buy a house that talk about credit, the loans, all that good stuff, but I am just here to give you guys encouragement and let you know that you can do it too. I know that sounds cheesy, but a lot of people, especially people our age, think that they're too young to buy a house, or their credit is not good enough, or they're never going to be able to buy a house because they're in so much debt, they don't have enough money to put down. There's so many reasons why you might think that you're not able to buy a house. Now, I'm not here to give you any legal advice, but I will say that I worked in a real estate office. My mom's a real estate agent. Chris has a real estate license. My dad is a loan officer and co-owns a real estate business with my uncle. We have a lot of realtors in the family, so if you guys need help, I definitely got you. Chris and I might not be able to personally help you buy a house or find a house, but we do have some amazing people that can help you. So I will link their information in the description box. We never really talk about real estate on our channel ever, but since we have these close resources, we want to help you guys, and you might be in the position where you're just renting, or maybe you're not and you just really want to buy a house and you just don't know how. We got you guys. All I ask from you guys watching this is please do not spam the number that I'm putting in the description or business. I'm not sure what I'm going to put yet, a number or email, because I just don't want this business to get spammed or like fake calls or anything like that. So please only contact them if you are serious about wanting to buy a house or you just want some more information. I trust you guys, so if you do reach out to them, let them know that the Peña fam sent you. And I really hope that this video helps you out, and if you're not in a house already, that you are in one soon if that is the goal. So long story short, my husband Chris and I bought a house at 24 years old with only $500, you guys. Now let me tell you, this house is worth a little more than $500. Add a couple zeros to that, and then that's more like it. Mind you, we live in California, and houses in California are stupid expensive. So a lot of things go into that sentence. It was not easy, but it was possible, and we did it. A big reason we were able to do that is because we used a VA loan. You guys know Chris was in the military, and that is a huge help. But even if you don't have a VA loan, there are certain programs that can help you. There are actually a lot of programs out there for specific situations. So you don't necessarily need thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get into a home. I don't want to sound like I know everything, because I don't. And I really don't want to say too much about our loan or like exactly the steps to how we got here, because I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. But just know that it's very possible. Even if you're young, it does not matter. Even if you don't have the best credit right now, it's okay. There are ways to raise that credit and put you on the right path to buying a house. Maybe you're starting from the bottom and you don't have any credit cards or lines of credit. I can only tell you what I did, which is I just applied for 4 different credit cards and just had them sitting there, didn't touch them, and somehow ended up with a credit score of in the 700s. I don't know, don't ask me, but that's what happened. That's what I did. You guys should do your own research, but I'm looking at the viewfinder and I'm talking way too much right now, so I won't get too into it. But if you guys want to see our kitchen cabinets transformation, at least the first part of it, just keep watching. Okay, so part 2, the first part was the hardware. Oh, you were uninstalling everything. Now part 2, primer, done. And then we just gotta wait for it to dry to the other side. It's a process, but it'll be worth it. Okay, a little update, guys. We took out all the hardware from the cabinets. I gotta move all that food because we can't paint with the food there. What are you doing, Chiquita? Oh, are you helping? And don't worry, we're definitely not gonna paint with these little angels here. We're gonna wait till they're not here. But let's go check on Chris and see what he's doing.
How do I do this?
The mask. Christopher. Ooh, that's clean. It's gonna look so nice. I cannot wait. Okay, guys, we'll update you in a couple hours. Okay, it's 9 o'clock at night and he's still painting. This is just 4 doors all day. Ava, you don't have zapatos. Go inside. Come on, let's go inside.
Kissy.
You don't have shoes on.
Kissy, kissy. No. Daddy's painting.
Hold on, Daddy needs to clean up and then he can pick you up. Come on. Besho, Daddy. Wait, he wants a kissy. Give him a besho.
Thank you, baby.
This is the last coat?
This is the last board.
Oh my gosh. It looks so good though. That's insane. And that's the back. Yeah. Why don't you take a break?
No.
You can finish this tonight?
Yes.
Okay guys, so I'm not gonna record at 1 in the morning, but just know that Chris is probably gonna finish this tonight. We'll get back to you guys in the morning. Okay, update, it's the next morning. We got this situation going on. We realized it would be 1,000,000 times faster and 1,000,000 times more professional. So, look at the difference, you guys. These look so much better. This is just a learning process. Let me get up close to show you the detail. You can just tell they're way more smooth, and this isn't even the second coat. This is just first coat, right?
Yeah.
So by the second coat, they're gonna be perfection. So what have you learned?
The more money you have, the easier things are.
No. Well, yeah, because we could have hired somebody to do all this, but no, we couldn't have. Right now, we can't hire somebody to do all this, so that's why we're doing it ourselves. Ain't nobody got that money right now. It's so much cheaper doing it yourself though, because how much is that?
It's like $250.
$250, but $250 and that's it, and then the labor, and then the paint too. But better than thousands. So Chris is gonna take all these doors off and all the ones on the bottom. We literally have so many cabinets, I don't know why. And he'll do all the doors today, and then tomorrow I'll take the girls somewhere and then he can spray in the inside part of the house.
But I can just paint them like this, right?
What do you mean?
Like, that's 1 coat of primer.
Okay.
Now all I have to do is paint them.
This looks good already. Oh my gosh. That's very rude. Car. Ew.
Just kidding.
It looks like a snowy Christmas. Wait, what is it? What's that song? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
We're gonna have a white kitchen.
I know.
For Thanksgiving. We're doing Thanksgiving at our house this year.
You guys, I cannot keep track of this video. This video is probably all over the place, but let me just show you how the kitchen looks right now. If you... Scared. If you are a little OCD like me, this is just scary. But Chris is in the middle of painting all of the doors today, so he's probably gonna finish that today. I don't know if you can see right there. Literally all the doors are right there, and then some in the garage. Are you helping me? Thank you, Stella. Blue's kind of mad because she can't go outside. But I think we're gonna end today's video right here, and we will continue with our home transformation, renovation, remodeling, whatever you want to call it, in our next video. I really hope you guys enjoy these types of videos because I am obsessed with them, and I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting till we can finally do videos like these. So this is just one out of probably a million. I have no idea. This house is pretty big and there's a lot of projects that we can work on, so I'm not quite sure how many videos we're gonna do when it comes to remodeling, but just know that we have a lot coming for you guys, so stay tuned for those. By the way, I just put Ava down for a nap, and then as soon as she went to sleep, Stella woke up, so that is mom life for you. We just don't take naps here, huh? No, we're just crazy girls. But like always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and aren't subscribed already, what are you doing? Make sure to click that subscribe button because we do vlog Tuesdays and Fridays. But we love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Besito.